Hey everybody, this is Doug with Fellowship of the Martyrs in Liberty, Missouri, just on the north side of Kansas City. We are the oldest town in this area. Kansas City is a suburb of us. They just won't admit it. So I'm going to stop saying that we're a suburb of Kansas City. We are just slightly northeast of Kansas City, but like I said, we were here first. I'm just doing a couple quick announcements. One is that we're having a Liberty Conference again in August. The Lord did not urge us to announce one for July. Nonetheless, we had a bunch of people come in and visit, which is fine. It'll be the last weekend of August, 26th, 27th, 28th. I'm just inviting whoever, as the Lord leads, to come and stay with us and visit. We will every Friday night. I've got to update the website with calendar and dates and stuff like that, but typically, as the Lord leads, Friday night, the 26th, we'll have some dinner together and prayer time after, deliverance, prayer, whatever the Lord leads, till whenever the Lord says to go home. Saturday is our big food event of the month, where instead of just the regular pantry where we hand out boxes and stuff like that, we have pizza or a taco bar or hot dogs or something, and get everybody in the gym early. And some of the young people danced, did a sign language dance to some Christian music last time, and some of the guys are going to play guitar and sing and other stuff this time, and fellowship with the folks, and we get to go around and kind of hug them and pray with them and stuff like that while we're waiting for the food giveaway to start. So that's as close to church as a lot of them ever get. And anyway, so that Saturday morning about 9, we'll be getting ready. At 10 o'clock, we'll start the floor show and whatever, and getting them all fed a little bit, early lunch, and then 11 we'll start the grocery line and get them all out of there, be done by 2, pack it all down, have some free time in the afternoon. That night we'll have dinner again, whoever wants to come, and some prayer time after. And then Sunday morning we typically do something. Occasionally I get invited to speak at one of the local congregations that doesn't see me as Satan quite as much as the others. No, they really love me, and we love them. But so Sunday morning, sometimes we'll go out and hold signs out on the streets. We got a big cross. We're going to start carrying the cross around town and other stuff Sunday morning. And then Sunday afternoon, we'll have some free time for personal counseling, families, marital, whatever comes up, deliverance. And then Sunday night, we'll have dinner again at 6:30-ish, whenever it all gets put together, as the Lord allows and leads, and then some more prayer time after. So that is the weekend of August 25, 26, 27th. And you're welcome to come into town. If you want to stay with us, let me know, and we'll make room for you on a sofa or on the floor, an air mattress or something. We can usually fit plenty of extra folks, but there's hotels in the area too if you'd rather, whatever. And I believe today's the last day of the month of Av. I'm going to do a video about that in a minute. Not the last day of the month of Av. Today's the 9th of Av, the last day of the 3 weeks of Awe, and the 9th of August. And it's just about sundown, and getting there. And anyway, I'm going to do a little video about that, but I'm expecting, now that we've weathered through the 3 weeks of awe, to see some stuff rolling. We've got a migration of people headed this direction to move here and be a part. I don't know how many exactly, but probably at least a half a dozen, maybe more, that I expect to be on their way within the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. And so we'll have to adjust for that and make room, and God is continuing to do a beautiful work here and cleaning people up, and it's really, really cool. Anyway, some upcoming announcements. On September the 17th, we're going, and you're welcome to come if you'd like and see what happens. It has come to my attention that the Kansas City Hemp Fest is going to be held in our little territory on this end of town. At the Shoal Creek Park, which is on the Kansas City side of I-35, just west of Walmart here in Liberty. So that's in kind of our school district, in what is our little shield here, and on the very borders of it. But anyway, they're having the Kansas City Hemp Fest, and vendor booths were free, so we're getting a booth for Liberty Disaster Relief at the Kansas City Hemp Fest. And we're going to go out and hand out free water and let people know about the food and clothing pantry and tell them about Jesus and hand out Apology of the Worlds. And we might even give them free spiritual readings and tell them what God is saying to them and wants to get through to them if they'd shut their mouths long enough to listen. And see what we might be able to do to offensively take the battle into to the enemy. We're praying about how we might come up with the money to get a booth, which is about $200, at the Kansas City Psychic Fair in October, so that we can go and have a booth and hand out the Apology of the World letter and talk to people about who Jesus really is, and see what damage we might be able to do to the darkness right from the very inside at our own booth at the Psychic Fair. They're not going to allow us, evidently, without some carefully worded whatever. We're not supposed to be giving anybody readings and telling them what we're hearing about them unless we are one of the approved Kansas City Professional Psychics Association members that have our own table and are charging for readings. But we don't want to charge to tell people what God wants them to hear and needs for them to know, that they're still angry at Uncle Ed that raped them when they were 5 and they need to lay that down or whatever. So we wouldn't call them spiritual readings because the terms of the vendor thing say you can't do that. But we might just have a sign that says, God talks to us, ask me what he said, or something like that. We'll just tell him whatever God told us that we should say, and let him take it for what it is. But that would be a day of fun time, potentially, in late October. So we're still working on what we might do there. Anyway, that's all for now. I want to keep it short. The Liberty Disaster, the Liberty Conference is going to be held the 26th, 27th, 28th of August, and you're welcome to come if the Lord allows, and would love to see you and give you a hug and pray with you and see what God might do. And I'm going to be putting up more testimonies on the website of folks that are here, so you can get to know some of the faces. The wedding video recently, Jacob and Ellie's wedding video, was just beautiful. Just to see the love and the unity and the harmony of some of the folks that are here is just really sweet. So that one just warms my heart. I don't watch the wedding part. I just go to about halfway through where everybody's hugging and goofing off and hanging out, and it's getting to be more and more like that around here, and more beautiful all the time. So, and I know that this is a place where people really, really love good, and not all of them. We've got some that are still trying to figure out what to do with Jesus, and some that are still trying to get free of some of the stuff messing with them. But we're really, really accumulating some really shiny, beautiful folks around here, and I'm really grateful for that answer to prayer, and I know that there's lots more coming. Should it happen, again, I'll say it again, because I don't know if you've watched one of the dozen or so videos where I offer, but the market's dropping. Who knows what September's going to bring? Comets, earthquakes, who knows what? I don't know. I don't have, and I'm offering something insane, okay? Just so you know, this is insane. I got no budget. We got no money. We're behind on everything all the time, praying and everything. But if things hit the fan and you can get to Liberty, Missouri, come on. We'll love you. If God will let you get here, if God will make a way for you to get here, we'll love you. We'll take care of you. We'll do the best we can for you, and you'll just toss your hat in with all the rest of us, and we'll go through this together. So That's all for now. Thanks for listening. More later. I'm going to try and rip out 3 or 4 videos here real quick before it gets dark. Thanks. Bye.